Yo, what is up everyone? Tachi here. So today we are going to be talking about Conquest, at least that's what they named it in global server. This is obviously, in case you guys are unfamiliar, what JP players call raids. They pop up various times during the day. I think it's about 5 times, so it's about the same as the EXP stuff. This time we are fighting against Jormungand, at least that's what it's called in global. The Japanese name was Midgard Storm, something like that. So you're playing against a water snake. I would highly suggest, if you guys are going to fight it, make sure to bring in a wind grid, preferably a wind only grid. And while you're at it, make sure that you are equipped with a Snow White job. I don't think it matters which one, but just make sure it's a Snow White of some type, preferably the Crusher job. That is because I'm not 100% sure if any of them work, but I'm fairly certain any of her jobs will give you the bonus. And basically what the bonus does, it just makes you do more damage. For the most part, it's suggested for you guys to do this in a team. It is quite hard. Even people who spend money are having some difficulties, especially like the third phase, or I think they're called like verse 3. Even I can only clear the first verse at the moment, and probably tomorrow I'll be able to do verse 2, but I still need to grind a bit more. In terms of what kind of nightmares you want to be bringing in, I just want you to keep in mind that he is going to actually strip you of debuffs, I believe at about half HP. So if you are going to be buffing up with nightmares, which you should, it's free stats, definitely try to use them a little bit on the early side so that you can take as little damage as possible and waste as little SP as possible. In terms of your composition, for the most part, I think you should go in with at least 3 DPS, if not 4, and the final slot or 2 should be either Cleric or Minstrel. Now obviously some of this information I'm grabbing from the raid guide, which I believe is posted on Game Press. So I will find that link and I'll put it in the comments down below. The first 3 stages, make sure you're killing the same enemy at the same time. Obviously if you're using AoE, that's fine, AoE is AoE, but primarily focus the same enemies. Just make sure that you are dealing as much damage as you can before he pops his first or second bar, so that you don't lose too much efficacy on your buffs. I will have a recording of my own actual run through of verse 1 and verse 2. My verse 2 was a failure. I will have it here just so that you guys can see more or less how it works. If you guys happen to have a group of friends or in your guild, and you guys all can mic up together, it will make this a little bit easier. Same thing goes for Coliseum, obviously. Miking up does make it a lot easier.
き込まれないように。蹴散らす。
巻き込んだらすみません。
痛くしてあげるね。
行きます。正義にひれ伏せ。